This is an Inception movie from 2010, so this was a movie. Ocean waves. Why is she bleeding? She's woken up from something. Again. In Japanese. She's in Japan. It's like a spitting thing. I don't know what it's called.
Are you here to kill me? I know what this is. Many years ago, belonged to a man I met in half-remembered dreams. Some radical notion.
What is the most resilient parasite? An intestinal worm?
What Mr. Cobb is trying to say.
An idea. Once an idea has taken hold of the brain, it's almost impossible to eradicate.
Okay.
An idea that is fully formed, fully understood.
Conscious defenses are lowered, and it makes your thoughts vulnerable to theft.
Subconscious to defend itself from even the most skilled.
How can I do that?
Because I am the most skilled extractor. I know how to search your mind and find your secrets. I know the trick. When you're asleep, your defense is never down. I need to know my way around your thoughts better than your wife, better than your therapist. This is a dream, and you have a safe full of secrets. I need to know what's in that safe.
Good evening, gentlemen. As I consider your proposal.
There.
Backward. They are sleeping. They are climbing out in like their universe.
In the safe, you look right at it when I mention secrets.
What's she doing there?
All right, I'll take care of this.
Okay, make sure you do. We're here to work.
If I jumped, would I survive?
A clean dive, perhaps.
Oh, what are you doing here?
I thought you might be missing me.
Please, have a seat.
Tell me, do the children miss me? What are you doing?
Just getting some fresh air. Stay where you are, Maul.
God damn it.
He's standing up. He's trying to open his head. The document. He's switching up.
Turn around.
His partner is arrested too.
Now the envelope, Mr. Cobb.
Have you known all along?
Are you here to steal from me, or?
Until sleeping.
I want to know the name of your employee.
He's going in his dream.
Threatening him in a dream, right, Maul?
But pain. The pain is in
Okay.
the mind. Or we're in your mind, aren't we, Arthur?
Dreams collapsing.
It was close.
Then
This isn't gonna work. Wake him up.
not again.
Duncan.
And slow motion. Looks pretty good.
Not even my head of security knows this apartment. How did you find it?
Particularly where there's a married woman involved.
We're getting closer.
You got what you came for.
I held something back because you knew what we were up to. We extracted every bit of information you had in there.
I have a dream too.
They won't accept failure. We won't last 2 days. Like, I'm gonna have to do this a little more simply.
Tell us what you know! Tell us what you know now!
I've always hated this carpet. We definitely made a wall.
This is not clear.
Line on polyester. I'm not lying on my carpet in my apartment. I'm still dreaming.
The boys are sleeping.
Dream within a dream, huh?
We're not in your dream. We're in mine.
How you messed up the carpet?
It wasn't my fault.
You're the architect.
I didn't know he was gonna rub his damn cheek on it.
I have it under control.
I'd hate to see you out of control.
I'm getting off at Kyoto. Every man for himself. was just okay. Is that you, James?
Yeah. When are you coming home, Dad?
Not for a while, remember? I told you I'm away because I'm working, right? Put Grandma on the phone for me, will you?
She's shaking her head.
Let's just hope she's wrong about that.
Is Mommy with you?
Mommy's not here anymore.
Say bye-bye.
Listen, I'm gonna send some presents with Grandpa, all right? And you be good. You.
Rides in the
It's wipe time.
well, down in the dream, Mal showing up, isn't it?
One apology's all you're getting, all right, Arthur? What's that?
He hasn't shown.
Buenos Aires. I can lie low.
Argentina.
He showed their art. So I offer you the satisfaction.
It's not the way I deal with things.
But I can't speak for Cobol Engineering.
What do you want from us?
Inception. Can't you plant one there instead?
Okay. Don't think about elephants. What are you thinking about?
Elephants.
Right, but the subject's mind can always trace the genesis of the idea. True inspiration's impossible to fake.
I can find my own way to square things with Cole.
Then you do have a choice.
They're trying to plan things to your mind. Getting me my teacher,
How
I
would you like
guess.
to go home to your children?
No one can.
Just like Inception.
No idea is simple when you need to plant it in somebody else's mind.
In poor health. His son will soon inherit control of the corporation. Need him to decide to break up his father's empire.
If I even could do it, I'd need a guarantee.
But I can't. Do you want to take a leap of faith or become an old man filled with regret? Waiting
Regret.
to die alone?
Just have to go deep enough.
You don't know that.
I need a new architect. You never did like your office, did you?
No space to think in that broom cupboard.
It's in the dark night.
Is it for the kids when you have a chance?
It'll take more than the occasional stuffed animal to convince those children they still have a father. I never taught you to be a thief.
No, you taught me to navigate people.
You're here to corrupt one of my brightest and best.
You know what I'm offering? You have to let them decide for themselves. Things that couldn't exist in the real world.
You want me to let someone else follow you into your fantasy.
They just design the levels and teach them to the dreamers, that's all.
Come back to reality, Tom.
Your grandchildren, they're waiting for their father to come back home. I need an architect who's as good as I was.
I've got somebody better.
Ariadne, I'd like you to meet
Mr. Cole, the job offer he'd like to discuss with you.
I have a test for you. Before I describe the job, I have to know you can do it. Being legal.
Illegal.
You have 2 minutes to design a maze that it takes 1 minute to solve. Stop. Again. You're gonna have to do better than that.
Determined.
That's more like it. Fraction of our brain's true potential. Now, that's when we're awake. Our mind can do almost anything. So sometimes it feels like it's almost creating itself, if you know what I mean.
Yeah.
Mind continuously does this. We create and perceive well that we don't even know what's happening. You create the world of the dream. We bring the subject into that dream.
Acquire enough detail to make them think that it's reality.
Feel real while we're in them, right? It's only when we wake up that we realize something was actually strange. Remember the beginning of a dream, do you? You always wind up right in the middle of what's going on.
That's true.
Well, we just came from the,
Think about it, Ariadne. How did you get here?
We're dreaming?
You're actually in the middle of the work
Dreaming.
right now, sleeping.
Exploding.
It's just a dream, then why are you...
It's kind of dangerous.
Feels real.
That's why the military developed dream sharing. It was a training program for soldiers to shoot and stab and strangle each other. And then...
Would you give us another 5 minutes?
5 minutes? We were talking for like at least an hour.
In a dream, your mind functions more quickly.
5 minutes in the real world gives you an hour in the dream.
It's equal.
Why don't you say everything
And
else?
in reality equal to
People.
1 hour in
Projections
dream.
of build this world. I am the subject. My mind populates it. Jail, the mind automatically fills it with information it's trying to protect.
Then you break in and steal it. My question is, what happens when you start messing with the physics of it all?
That what is going on.
Something, isn't it?
It's kind of trippy.
subconscious feels that someone else is creating this world. Sense the foreign nature of the dreamer. They attack like white blood cells fighting an infection. Steve.
This is great, but I'm telling you, if you keep changing things like this...
Jeez. Mind telling your subconscious to take it easy?
To relax. I know what she's trying to do.
Very impressive.
What is?
This place is real, isn't it? Never recreate places from your memory. Always imagine new places, never entire areas.
Why not?
Because building a dream from your memory is the easiest way to lose your grasp on what's real, nothing to do with you, understand?
Is that why you need me to build
Yeah,
your
I'm looking.
dreams?
Get off of me.
Let me go! Let me go! Let me go!
You're okay. You're okay. Hey, you can't wake up from within the dream unless you die.
She'll need a totem.
What? Some subconscious you've got on you, Cobb. She's his wife?
Yeah. So, a totem. You need a small object, potentially loaded die. I can't let you touch it. That would defeat the purpose. The only your totem, you know beyond a doubt that you're not in someone else's dream.
Cobb has some serious problems that he's tried to bury down there, and I'm not about to just open my mind to someone like that.
She'll be back. I've never seen anyone pick it up that quickly. When she comes back, you're gonna have her building mazes.
Where are you gonna be?
I gotta go visit Eames. It's a necessary risk.
There's plenty of good thieves.
We don't just need a thief. We need a forger. Rub them together all you want, they're not gonna breed.
You never know.
How's your handwriting?
Versatile.
Good.
Still working with that stick in the mud.
He is good at what he does, right?
Always the best. He has no imagination.
Not like you.
You need the simplest version of the idea in order for it to grow naturally in your subject's mind.
The heir of a major corporation to dissolve his father's empire.
You see, right there, you have various political motivations. You have to do is start at the absolute basic.
Which is what?
The relationship with the father. You have a chemist?
No, not yet.
Right. He formulates his own versions of the compounds.
Why don't you take me there? Face on my head, was that dead or alive?
Don't remember. See if he starts shooting.
It's the last place they'd suspect.
It's you, isn't it?
Need some time.
No, it isn't.
You're not dreaming now, I am.
Simple. It's all okay. He's stuck.
Careful left, Mr. Cobb. I need to protect my investment.
You said you'd be back, but there's nothing quite like it.
It's just pure creation.
Shall we take a look at some paradoxical architecture?
Dream you can cheat architecture into impossible shapes. That lets you create closed loops. Like the Penrose steps, the infinite staircase. See? Guides the boundaries of the dream you create.
But how big do these levels have?
Or a building to an entire city. But they have to be complicated enough. No one likes to feel someone else messing around in their mind.
Safer if he doesn't know the layouts.
Why?
He won't tell me. I think it's Mal. She's dead.
Yeah.
What you see in there is just his projection.
You go into the field with us.
No, I rarely go into the field.
You there to tailor compounds specific to our needs.
2 levels.
3.
Not possible.
You just have to add a sedative.
A powerful sedative.
The only way
He's going in.
the job is if I bring you with you. There's no room for tourists. Oh, what can I do, bloody hell?
I come every day to share the dream.
They are dreaming, sharing a dream. Yeah, that's kind of cool.
Dream for 3, 4 hours, 40 hours each and every day.
Why do they do it?
Tell him, Mr. Cobb.
Comes the only way you can dream.
They come to be woken up. Dream has become the reality.
Okay, how to dream too.
What you have to do.
Sharp, no?
Are you all right, Mr. Cobb?
Yeah. What's your problem with this, Mr. Fisher?
That's not your concern.
You asked me for Inception. I do hope you understand the gravity of that request.
We are the last company standing between them and total energy dominance. They become a new superpower. The relationship is quite complicated.
We can't work based solely on rumor, can
Browning, Fisher Senior's right-hand man.
Fisher's policy is always one of avoiding litigation.
Came out of the town. Put it through. Never do the same as I asked.
I put it beside his bed. He hasn't even noticed.
Talk about a power of attorney. I know this is our
Not now.
but it's imperative that we...
The more Fisher becomes, the more powerful Peter Browning becomes. Now, in the first layer of the dream, I can impersonate Browning. Concepts to Fisher's conscious mind.
Who gives himself the idea?
So again, putting idea in his mind from a dream. Born.
I was working on my totem, actually.
Here, take a look. So you're learning, huh? It was hers. She'd spin it in the dream and would never topple.
Making the bottom level a hospital, so Fisher will bring his father.
Show me specifics. Only the dreamer should know the layout.
You can't keep her out, can you? If you know the maze, then she knows it. Cobb, do the others know?
No, they don't. No one said it's getting worse. No one
Independent.
care about right now because they think I killed her. Conscious is motivated by emotion, right?
Translate a business strategy into an emotion.
That's what we're here to figure out.
To him breaking up his father's company is a screw you to the old man.
I have a positive emotional reaction to all this.
I will try this. I'll create for myself, not follow in his footsteps.
Not about being specific. When we get inside his mind, we're gonna have to work with what we find.
By the time we hit the bottom level, we bring out the big guns.
My father doesn't want me to be him.
Say we'll have to create 3 layers of dreaming. We'll have to combine it with an extremely powerful sedative. Brain function in the dream will be about 20 times normal. That's 10 hours
I'm
times
sorry,
20.
maths was never my strong subject. How much time is that?
It's a week, third level.
It's 10 years. Who would want to be stuck in a dream for 10 years?
Depends on the dream.
Would be a kick.
It jolts you awake. It snaps you out of the dream.
But still feels falling.
Or the trick is to synchronize a kick that can...
We need at least a good 10 hours.
Sydney to Los Angeles. Out of their unexpected maintenance with this plane.
But you'd have to buy out the entire cabin and the first-class flight attendant.
I bought the airline.
Yeah, you can do
Ariadne?
no disturbance.
Terrific work, by the way.
He's just going in his dream.
You remember when you asked me to marry you? You said you had a dream.
Yeah.
You shouldn't be here.
See what kind of tests you're doing on your own every night. Why do you do this to yourself?
Because we're still together.
These are memories, and you said never to use memories.
He did to himself.
You can't let her go.
They're memories that I have to change.
Well, what's done there that you regret?
Listen, she's already gone. See, I thought about calling out to them so they'd turn and see beautiful faces of theirs, but...
Right now, or never, Cobb.
I realize I'm gonna regret this moment that I run away. The real world.
Staying final button.
Know who you are. What are you doing here? Do you know what it is to be a lover? Be half in a hole. The train will take you.
Because they'll be together.
Did you bring her here, Dad? What is this place?
We grow on together. Come back.
I promise.
A prison of memories to lock her in?
Maurice Fisher just died in Sydney.
When's the funeral?
Thursday.
The team needs someone who understands what you're struggling with. And it doesn't have to be me, but then you have to show Arthur.
Get us another seat on the plane.
Another one is going in.
You don't honor our agreement. You land, I go to jail for the rest of my life.
Oh yeah, absolutely.
Just a guy that I do dream.
Excuse me, I think this is yours. Doesn't happen to be related to the Maurice Fisher, would you? For your loss. There you go.
Thank you.
Hey, in peace, huh?
And you drink it. On in on it.
Before you went under, sorry.
Bit too much free champagne before takeoff, eh?
Walk away. Thank you. Good market. Snappy.
What are you doing? I'm sorry, I thought it was free.
Well, it's maybe not. Can you pull over, get this?
Great.
Come on.
There's $500 in there.
He's going in the drain.
Bridge is okay, unless he gets car sick.
Sato?
What's on?
Has he been shot? Is he dying? I don't know. Christ. Why would you put a train crossing in the middle of a downtown intersection?
I didn't.
Where'd it come from?
Let me ask you a question. Why the hell were we ambushed?
How could he be trained?
Fishers had an extractor teach his subconscious to defend itself, so...
Don't tell me to calm down. This was your job, goddammit. This was your responsibility. You were meant to check Fisher's background. This was not a part of the plan. He's dying, for God's sake. Don't do that.
It won't wake him up. What do you mean it won't
wake him up?
When we die in a dream, we wake up.
Not from this. We're too
No.
sedated.
Drop into limbo.
Are you serious?
Limbo?
Subconscious. Nothing is down there. Except for whatever might have been left behind.
How long can we be stuck there?
Can't even think about trying to escape until the sedation
How
is
long,
eased.
Yusuf?
Decades. It could be
Again.
Someone who's been trapped in Fisher's mind, battling his own private army, and if we get killed, our brains turn to scrambled egg.
I didn't warn him about that.
There weren't meant to be any risks. I didn't know we'd be dealing with a load of gunfire.
Trusted him when he promised you half his share?
No. His whole share.
He led us into a war zone with no way out.
Downwards is the only way forwards.
I'm insured against kidnapping for up to $10 million. It should be very simple.
Shut up!
I was supposed to have all night to crack.
I wasn't supposed to be shot in the chest.
Just make them stop.
What does Browning say you do?
I don't, Tim, and I'll find out.
One out.
Start talking.
Bastard was bad at me for 2 days. Someone with access to your father's office, and they're trying to open his safe.
He's told me that when he passed, you were the only one to be able to open it.
No, he never gave me any combination.
Meaningful combination of numbers based on your experiences with Maurice.
Nothing to be said.
He was bad with emotion.
I was 11, Uncle Peter.
Down to the lower levels, the pain will be less intense. When he wakes up, his mind is completely gone. Limbo is gonna become your reality. You're gonna be lost down there so long, waiting to die alone.
Come on.
You're gonna lock us in that van and then drive it into the river.
Up the component businesses of Fisher Morrow, it'd be the end of the entire empire.
Drawing my whole inheritance. Took the trouble to tell me one last thing. Disappointed.
Maul is bursting through your subconscious. We go deeper into Fisher. We're also going deeper into you.
We were exploring the concept of a dream within a dream. We wound up on the shore of our own subconscious. We lost sight of what was real. We built a world for ourselves. We built our own world.
How long were you stuck there?
In like 50 years. So bad at first, feeling like gods, if it was real. Eventually, it just became impossible for me to live like that. I chose to forget. Limbo became her reality. I knew something was wrong with her. She just wouldn't admit it. That our world wasn't real. We had to kill ourselves. There were projections. That our real children were waiting for us up there somewhere.
I think I can tell the difference.
If this is my dream, why can't I control this?
Because you don't know you're dreaming.
We came up with a plan on our anniversary.
Plan? What plan?
Hard, what are you doing?
Join me.
Just step back inside.
Coming with me.
Norm, jump. You're not gonna wake up, remember? We're gonna talk about this.
I'm asking you to take a leap of faith.
Want to do it together?
I can't. You know I can't do that.
If I go without you, they'll take them away anyway. How you threatened to kill me. Freed you from the guilt of choosing to leave them.
Maul, look at me, please.
You're waiting for a train.
Maul, goddammit, don't do this. Maul, look at me.
But it doesn't matter.
Maul, goddammit.
Because you...
Look at me. Maul, no! Jesus Christ.
Made it impossible for me to try to explain the nature of her madness.
It's a whole story.
Alright, Leaving behind, and I've been trying to buy my way back ever since.
You are not responsible for the idea that destroyed her. You're gonna have to confront her. They have no idea the risk they've taken coming down here with you.
I don't know any combination. Not consciously, anyway. How about instinctively, huh? Right now, ready to tap in the combination. Give me the first 6 numbers that come to your head right now.
I said right now! Right now!
5, 2, 8. Bag him. We're going for a ride.
The boy's relationship with his father is even worse than we imagined.
This helps us.
Be afraid to dream a little bigger, darling. We repair his relationship with his father, and that's exposing his godfather's true nature. Who's Mr. Charles?
Bad idea.
The second we get into that hotel and approach Fisher, his security's gonna be all over us.
Just to let you know it's coming. The rest is on you. You ready?
Ready!
Am I boring you? I guess it wasn't to your liking.
I have a lot on my mind.
See you again, Rod Green from marketing.
Leaving.
To blown you off. That is, unless her phone number really is only 6 digits. Someone's stealing your wallet like that. About $500, right? Listen, don't worry about it. My people are already on it as we speak.
Because it involves telling the Mark that he's dreaming, which involves attracting a lot of attention to us.
Mr. Siren, can I have a moment?
I'm sorry about that. Be back here?
Very amusing, Mr. Hughes. The plan?
No, it's much good.
Checking the whole dream.
The head of your security down here. Subconscious security.
You talking about dreams? You talking about extraction?
The beginning, the dream.
You're not safe here.
Cobb's drawing Fisher's attention to the strangeness of the dream, which is making his subconscious look for the dreamer. Wait, give me a kiss.
They're still looking at us.
Yeah, it's worth a shot.
To the strangeness of the weather that you're in a dream. To protect you. Go on. Follow me.
Fine.
Jesus Christ, what are you doing?
If you want my help, you have to remain calm.
If this is a dream, I should just kill myself to wake up.
I believe they have you sedated, and if you pull that trigger, you may go into a further dream state. Now, you know what I'm talking about.
Can dream.
We've been kidnapped.
Where were they holding you? You're in the back of a van right now. Keep going.
It had something to do with a safe.
Trying to remember a dream after you've woken up. Listen, it takes years of practice. Focus and try and remember what that is.
It was a long number.
That's good enough. We can start there. 5th floor.
Yep. Well, you're all asleep in 528. Bridge, that should be unmistakable. So we get a nice synchronized kick, and we'll be in free fall. Can't drop you without gravity.
Do you know what that is, Mr. Fisher?
Yeah, I think so, yeah. A dream within a dream?
Kidnapped together?
Well, not exactly. They already had him. They were torturing him.
And you saw them torture him?
The kidnappers are working for you. Is he getting alternate will?
Fisher Morrow has...
I'm not gonna throw away my inheritance. Why would I?
I couldn't let you rise to that will. That's his last insult. Something for yourself, but telling you you're not worthy of his accomplishments.
Wait.
He's believing.
He was disappointed.
You can build a better company than he ever did.
We'll enter his subconscious and find out what he doesn't want you to know. He's out. Going into Fisher's. I told him it was Browning so he'd come be a part of our team.
He's gonna help us break into his own subconscious. Lead them on a merry chase.
Just be back before the kick.
The beginning.
Yes, I'm fine. I'm ready. Really, the truth we want Fisher to learn.
I mean, what's down there for you?
Nice volume. Okay. something intense.
Did you see that? Security away from the complex, you understand?
Guy's Fisher in.
Know the route, everything could be compromised. Brief him on the route into the complex. Fisher, we'll be going with him.
All right. What about you?
Listening in the whole time. The windows on that upper floor are big enough for me to cover you from that south. You're gonna need to break into Browning's mind on your own. Move fast.
Still have to climb down to the middle terrace.
Well, then they need a new route, a more direct route. Did add any features?
I don't think I should tell you. If Maul finds out,
we don't have time for this.
Duct system that can cut through the maze.
Good. Explain it to them.
Paradox.
It's going down.
Did we miss it?
Yeah, we missed it.
I've dreamt of a goddamn beach. Huh?
When the van hits the water.
Slow-mo. Take gravity.
About 20.
Sounded anti-gravity on the plan and typing the plan downwards.
That's the antechamber outside the strong room.
Does the strong room have any windows?
No, I mean, it wouldn't be very strong if it did. Are those projections as a part of his subconscious?
Yes. But hurry, there's an entire army headed your way.
Bundle up together. What a deal. Just one.
No, she is not real. Sure is real.
Pass emotion to this soul.
There's no use in reviving him. His mind's already trapped down there. It's all over.
Well, it's not me that doesn't get back to my family, is it? It's a shame. I really wanted to know what's going to happen in there. I swear we had this one.
We just have to follow Fisher down there.
Not enough time.
No, but there will be enough time. Now, as soon as Arthur's music kicks in, just use the defibrillator to revive him. We can give him his own kick down below. We blow up the hospital, and we all ride the kick back up the layers.
Saito can hold the guards off while I set the charges.
Saito will never make it with it.
If you are not back before the kick, I am gone with or without you.
Getting a plan.
She wants me to come after her. She wants me back down there with her. All right? This is where she'll be.
Saito, I need you to take care of Fisher while I go set some charges, okay?
No room for a tourist on these jobs.
Let me see.
You built all this? This is incredible.
This way. That was our first apartment. Became pregnant. That became our home.
You reconstructed all of this from memory?
We both wanted to live in a house, but we loved this type of building. In the real world, we'd have to choose, but not. We're gonna have to come up with some kind of a kick. Thing you should know about me.
The smallest idea, such as your world is not real. Or do you think he's as lost as I was? Not feeling persecuted, dumb? Chased around the globe by anonymous corporations, and admit it, you don't believe in one reality anymore. Used to be here.
To our children, because you left them.
Our children are here.
I want to see them up above, Mom.
Philippa!
Please. Those aren't my children.
You keep telling yourself that, but you...
No matter how hopeless,
It's time to bet him.
how confused, that guilt.
planted the idea in my mind.
Talking about?
The reason I knew Inception was possible was because I did it to her first. She had locked something away, something, truth that she had once known but chose to forget. Into the recess of her mind and found that secret place. And I broke in with a little idea that would change everything.
The only escape.
You're far away. Where you hope this train will take you. But you can't know for sure. Now tell me why! That idea would grow in her mind like a cancer that even after she woke, believed your world wasn't real.
Hindi ba siya reality?
Oh no! Jesus!
Make amends. You can still keep your promise.
The pen is still falling. Some long minutes in the train. We stand.
We need to get Fisher.
You can't have him.
If I stay here, will you let him go?
Fisher's on the porch.
Right now. Do it.
You're gonna stay here.
Take Fisher with you, all right?
You can't stay here to be with her.
She's down here somewhere. It means I have to find her. Perfection, all your imperfection. You're just a shade of my real wife.
You're real. Improvise.
Still here.
I know you were disappointed. It couldn't be you. No, we just tried.
That's the kick area of it! You have to go now!
Don't lose yourself.
You said you dreamt that we'd grow old together.
But we did. You don't remember. We had our time together. And I have to let you go.
Will means that Dad wanted me to be my own man. That's what I'm gonna do, Uncle Peter.
Dave?
With Ma?
No, to find Saito.
We lost.
No, he'll be alright.
And this time, past him. He's finding Saito.
I'm waiting for someone. I'm an old man, filled with regret.
Waiting to die alone.
It's not real.
To convince me to honor our arrangement.
Keep of faith, yes. So we can be young men together again. Back.
He's coming back.
Tell Sid.
He got the cells.
Do you need immigration forms?
Thank you.
Welcome home, Mr. Cobb.
Really good music right there. Yeah, I assume I did this music right. Finally meeting. That's nice. He's ending. also directed by Christopher Nolan. I think he did Batman movie. It's another masterpiece film right there. Those music at the ending definitely get me goosebumps. This is an amazing story too. This is one of my favorite movies for sure. This movie is all about the dreams. It's about individual dreams in this person.